Hello people, how are you doing? It's CJ Atemo the Sage, and welcome to another episode of Wisdom Moments on K24. Every Monday to Friday, 9:55 a.m. I am right here giving you nuggets that is supposed to help you to win, empowering you, strengthening you, encouraging you. And sometimes we have some straight talk as well. But eventually, it is to make you become the better person that makes better decisions and lives a more fulfilling life. I am coming to you from the Panari Hotel, the Presidential Suite, and it's a place that I would love to invite you to come, whether you're a CEO, an MD, or you're just the CEO of your own house. You know, you want to have some time out and you want to spoil yourself. This is a place that is a must. The Panari Hotel is along Mombasa Road. It's just about 6 kilometers from the city center and nearly the same distance from the airports. If you're coming in from the other counties within this country, it's a good place for you to hang out. You'd have a view of the Nairobi National Park. You can actually have a visit, a drive over there. But then when you come to recline, you come into this large space. There's excellent cuisine. It's serene environment. Even though it is next to the expressway, you'd really love to be over here. You can have your meetings, your business meetings with your friends, your partners, your colleagues, strike the deals, and still have a restful time right here at the Presidential Suite of the Panari Hotel. Well, check out my social media platforms as well. I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, then set notifications, watch, post your comments, share, as well as like and follow me on all social media platforms at CJ Atemo. Connect with me on LinkedIn as well, and CJ Atemo School of Leadership on Facebook if you want to know what else I do have to offer you. And if you need something that is a bit more intimate or personal, private or official, the email address is right over there. This week we are talking money sense. We are talking money sense, and I've said that one of the things you need to do is to track the movement of your money. It's a mistake that people make, not tracking the movement of their money. Then the second mistake that they make, and I talked about that, is spending on things that they do not need. Spending on things that you don't need. And I said spend money on the things that you need. The third thing I want to talk about today, which is actually a money mistake, is planning with the money you don't have. Planning with the money you don't have. So, ladies and gentlemen, plan with what you have. Sometimes in anticipation of payment or a deal or some money coming through or an invoice that is going to be paid up, people begin to make plans and even begin to spend. For those people who do not earn, what would be like official or regular salaries, sometimes they even do that a bit more, because towards the end of the month, they begin to borrow, they begin to spend, because they'll be thinking that the month will come to an end, and by the 24th or 25th, there'll be money in the account. So they begin to spend money that they have not even received. They begin to make plans with money that is not yet in their account. There are those as well who feel that they make a lot of money every now and then, so they'll really make plans. Men are the worst culprits when it comes to this. We have this thing about ourselves that we will strike a deal somewhere. We have just one deal. There's something we are pursuing, and once we get it, then it will solve all our problems. So in the meantime, while we are waiting, we're very poor at waiting when it comes to money matters. In the meantime, we'll be making all kinds of plans, taking all kinds of loans, taking every money that is available, spending it on things that we don't even need, just because we think that there is money that is coming. How many times have you had a man tell you that there's some money he's expecting? I don't know why we do that. But gentlemen, you cannot be planning with money that you do not have. Not all the time. And that should not be a habit. You expecting money. Somebody's supposed to send you money. Oh, there is this deal that is coming through. There is a promise that has been made. And we shift our behavior around promises, and we begin planning with money that we don't have. So you'll find somebody, buy something and commit to it. They buy it on credit and commit to it because they're expecting money. You will find somebody shift into a certain neighborhood because they're expecting some money and they feel when that money comes, they will sustain that lifestyle. You will see somebody get into certain financial commitments, like they've taken up employees, they've taken up all that kind of things because they're expecting some money. I mean, it just gets crazy. Do not plan with money you don't have. If somebody made a promise, they can change. Something can happen. If you struck a deal somewhere, anything can happen. The company can go down. So many things can happen that would make them not pay you. There are people who have not been paid their money for like 10 years. I had a conversation with a lady who was telling me about a particular county where people had not been paid like for 9 years. And that happens to business people, those who go out, the entrepreneurs. They will tell you how long sometimes it can take for any money to come. Now, if you already made plans based on a project that you ran, and you thought that the money would come because you were given a promise that in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll have finalized with this and the money will be in the account, and then you went out and took other monies because you thought your money would come. What happens when 2 years down the line that money has not been paid? This is how the people who get themselves in the bad books of other people, they call you a con person, yet deep inside you're not a connish person. You gave the promise that you were given. And so you acted on the goodwill and realized that not everybody keeps their word. Or maybe even the other people as well ran into wind. And so they could not fulfill their promise. Do not plan with what you don't have. I don't know how I need to say that so that I drill it in you. Do not plan with what you don't have. Do you know you can wait until you earn your money before you buy that thing that you need? Because we've already talked about spending money on the things that you need. You can wait. Somebody would tell you, and especially business that is done by colleagues, with colleagues in the offices, somebody will come to you and put something over there, a product, and put it there and say, I know, the money will be coming into the accounts this Thursday, so you can have this, then when we are paid, you pay me. That's a trap, ladies and gentlemen. That's a huge trap right there. You can wait until the money is actually paid. Once it is paid, then you will have looked at where you needed to spend your money. Then when you have the extra, you take up that, unless it is really something that you need at that particular point. But a lot of people do this, and they take up things without thinking, sometimes because you don't want to disappoint your colleague, you don't want to disappoint your neighbor, and they take it because they know that there will be some money coming. When the money comes in, they have done that in several spaces. So they begin to juggle between who should I pay first, what should I do, and they realize they don't have enough. Do not plan with money that you do not have. And it is worse when that money is coming from assistance, that people are planning to send you some money in assistance. Do not plan with that. You can go and, sue somebody who has not paid you for business, but you can't sue somebody for promising you and not giving you out of their own goodwill. All right? So keep your money within your plans right there, and you will see some great change. It's CJ Atemo. This has been Wisdom Moments on K24. Coming to you from the Panari Hotel along Mombasa Road in Nairobi, on the Presidential Suite on the 10th floor. Check it out. Make your reservations and your booking, and you will be glad that you did. See you next time.